I do like... Wow, this is actually a pretty city. The architecture on the buildings are very... unique. That must be the way to the factory. And...
Doesn't look like that works. Doesn't look like that. Doesn't look like...
That doesn't look like I can get in. Alright, so... I gotta meet the business owner. Oh, something over there. Mourn the loss of the queen of our hearts. Died 86 years old. Anna Volberg, who died peacefully yesterday. Here we go.
The door's locked, but I've still got to get in there.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is where I gotta go.
This thing's jammed.
Nope. Well, it's all rusted. What do you expect? Oh, alright. Nope. Lower that down. Okay, that's creepy.
That doesn't work.
Alright, fine. Text 1.
If that's going to work...
Okay, maybe not. Ah, there we go. Still kind of creepy. Especially when I know there's a guy peeping on the other side. Oh, cool! Just gestured me in. Don't mind if I do.
I should talk to the notary first.
Oh, timer's almost done. We'll just get through this conversation, and we'll wrap it up.
Hello, sir.
Miss Walker, I presume. Have you had a good journey?
Everything went very smoothly. Thank you.
Do take a seat, Miss Walker, please.
Alright.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here.
Of course. I was waiting for you.
How creepy. But again, I just love the art style all in this room. I wish I had furniture like this. It's probably gonna cost a fortune to make it, but whatever.
I am the legal representative for the Universal Toy Company. I'm responsible for...
So I understood, Miss Walker.
Don't interrupt me. That is rude. Fine. Momo.
At the tavern, I met a young boy by the name of Momo. I was informed that he is mentally disabled. Whatever his condition, he told me about a man called Hans. He's apparently Madame Vorarlberg's brother. Moreover, it appears that Hans is not actually dead. What do you think of that?
Let us take one thing at a time, Miss Walker. You will receive all the information you need in due course, you can be sure of that.
Alright, so let's just talk about the mission then.
Miss Walker, I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed.
Whoa there. Everything was agreed. We'd obtained Anna Vorarlberg's consent, and her death does absolutely nothing to invalidate that. Now, I have to be back in New York the day after tomorrow, Metro Alphoter. My client and I are impatient to seal this deal.
I understand only too well, Miss Walker.
Then get on it.
There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Excuse me? An heir? But Madame Vorarlberg never married, as far as I know. And in my last conversation with her, she absolutely never mentioned this detail.
Miss Walker, believe me, I was more surprised than you are. Anna Vorarlberg sent me a letter 2 days before she died. Understand, Miss Walker, that had I known about this earlier, I would have informed you. I shall read you the document in my possession.
Oh, great. So this is where it makes the game so
I
complicated.
am so very old. It seems that today life is slipping away from me more quickly than I imagined, and I fear that I will not be of this world to sign the takeover contract for my dear factory. So, I must make this confession to you now. My brother Hans is still alive. It would not surprise me if you find this difficult to believe, but it is indeed the truth. You must remember his death, his funeral too. Even though you were very young at the time, it was but a sordid charade dreamt up by our father.
Oh, what a nice father.
To him, the very idea that his only son should wish to leave Baladilen and abandon the family business was unbearable. When Hans left, he preferred to think him dead and make everybody else believe this too.
What?
He obliged me to bear this terrible secret as well. I repeat that Hans is still alive. So when I die, it is he who becomes the sole and rightful heir of our factory.
Okay,
There you go.
I see. If Hans Vorarlberg is not dead after all, then I just have to sign the contracts with him. I suppose you've already contacted him? Where can I reach him?
The second half of the letter informs us that Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia.
What?
I will leave the document in your hands to read at your leisure.
Hans is alive, so when I die, I never thought it. Never had the chance. Okay, so. I don't know. Well.
Anna Vorarlberg had no further information to add?
Unfortunately not, Miss Walker. I have told you as much as I know. The situation, in legal terms, is now clear. If you want to conclude this sale, you have to find Hans Vorarlberg. Apparently, there is a body lying in the town cemetery. There also seems to be some ghost wandering around Syberia. It seems you have your work cut out for you. Believe me, Miss Walker, when I say that I am most sorry for this regrettable setback. Most sorry.
Great. What now, then?
Perhaps you will find out more in the Vorarlberg factory archives. You will find the key in the waiting room.
Okay, well, I can give it to the factory
My
now.
role in this affair finishes here with the reading of this letter. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must rest. You see, my health is not excellent at the moment, and my doctor forbids me from working for too long. I will not detain you for any longer, Miss Walker. Do not forget to close the door as you go out.
Goodbye, sir.
So I'm stuck without any more help from him. No, nothing. I'm just... Good luck. I'm sorry for the complications. Go find your heir. Thanks a lot. He could have done any kind of investigation, even if he was sick. Well, all right. Well, I'm at least gonna get to the. I'm at least gonna. Oh, phone call. Phone call. Phone call. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Kate?
Who's?
Dan, I'm so pleased to hear your voice.
Who's Dan?
How are you, honey? Did you have a
Oh,
good journey?
I'm guessing
Have you
it's
settled
her
in?
husband.
It was long, tiring, damp especially, but I'm okay. Especially when you...
Everything going as planned?
Yeah, I mean, well, not
Don't
really.
interrupt.
It's not exactly what I thought it would be. You know, everything's so different here.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I managed to free myself up tomorrow lunchtime. I'll come and meet you at the airport. I hope the flight from Paris won't be delayed. We're expected at the Goldbergs about 8 o'clock. I hope you have the time to take a shower and change, my poor honey bun.
Dan, I don't think the Goldbergs tomorrow night is really on.
Don't worry, Kate. You'll be as perfect as ever. Anyway, you never have to wear much to look really great.
Dan,
Oh, great.
I'm going to have to extend my stay here. There's one or two complications. You understand?
Kate, honey, what are you talking about? It's only a measly toy factory.
The sale isn't going through as expected. I've got to stay a bit longer. Dan, you don't mind, do you?
But Katie, you can't do this to me. I mean, it's the Goldberg contract.
Oh, come
There's
on.
millions of dollars on the line here.
I know, I'm sorry. You go ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll get back as soon as I can. I promise. Okay, I've got to go. I'll call you back soon. Love you, honey.
Okay, great. My boss is a jerk, and my husband is a... he's a bitch. Sorry. Excuse my French when I say that. There you go.
Doesn't look like
Nope.
that works.
Alright. Nice door. I imagine that little hitch right here may get in the way. Alright, let's see. Enough fancy walk. I saw the factory was over in this way, so... there's the factory. Alright.